It's Robin Checkers. I'm going to see if I can catch some bait off the boat here, off the dock. I see some in the chart plotter. Chart plotter's going in and out on me though. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see the fish. Come on, come on, come on. Wow. All right. Okay, so we'll make 1 foot loops. Like so. No tangles. Then we'll pick this guy up and we'll hold him up in the air to get the spin out of it. Then we'll go down here, we'll grab it at 1 foot, and we'll grab it waist high, fold it over. We'll grab about 50%, go over the top, grab the edge, hook it on my thumb, and then when I throw, that wasn't too good. What are you doing there, Checkers? Making my 1 foot loops. Nothing. Grab it a foot down. Waist high, fold it. Grab 50%. Hook the edge. And then with my left hand, I'm going to try to hold this 1 second longer. What's going on, Checkers? Nothing. Let's try it a couple more times. Then we'll go out in the boat and try it. 1 foot, waist high, fold it, grab 50%, go over the top. Something's wrong with my 50%. It's not opening up like it should. That wasn't bad. I went a little deeper that time. Maybe I wasn't going deep enough. I think there's one in there. A couple of little ones. About 4 or 5 little ones. So let's put it over the edge. Getting tangled. Where's this? Let those little ones go. There we go. Waist high. Grab 50%. Go over the top. Hook my thumb. I might have to watch that video again. The part I'm hooking over my thumb is not fanning out like it should. Nothing. Okay, one last one. I'm looking at my chart plotter. I can see a few in there. That was one hell of a loud plane. Okay, that's it for you guys. Let's check the stream. Sure's hit. No good. Okay. Okay. Let's go with that view right there. And we'll turn that. Take a drink of coffee. Put this down here. Okay, checkers, are you about ready? Loosen this one up a little bit. Unplug the power. Come on. Port side's untied already. I'm gonna pull this out for now. Okay, and we'll put this guy right there, like so. Beautiful day. Not enough wind today though. Probably not going to be able to sail. We're at the Water Point Marina in Conroe, Texas. This is Lake Conroe, 27 miles long, 22,000 acres. Average depth is 20 feet. It's a great striped bass lake, catfish, and just smallmouth and largemouth bass. Okay, I'm going to lower my rudders. Okay, well, look at the bait fish. Holy crap. Like tons of them. Come on, Checkers. Here, wait. Oh, you little bugger. Come on. Yeah, what's going on here? There's viewers in it or something. Okay. Now, he don't like me to put that on him when he's sitting down. Okay. Now, I'm going to put my LiveScope on forward and then get ready to go catch some bait. Okay, let's lower the trolling motor. Get that ready to go. Okay. I don't see any bait in the LiveScope, and my LiveScope connection to my iPad so that I can stream it is acting up this morning, and I just downloaded new Garmin software. There's a big bait ball right there. I saw it too late. I'm gonna go out another 5 feet. There's another one. Okay, the next time I see one, I'm going to lock this trolling motor. There's a big ball underneath the boat right now. But I got to catch them when they're out in front. So I'm just going to do a circle here. See if I can get over the top of them again. Okay, so those came kind of sideways. They're right underneath the dagger board right now. I gotta catch them when they're 40 feet out. Come on. I'm going to start the trolling motor and just let the trolling motor move us. That way I'm moving, but not very fast. I'll be able to stop better. What's this guy doing? Okay, where'd they all go? Nobody in chat? Here they come. Nothing. Half waist high, 50% over the top. Hook this one on my thumb and hold on to this one. Oh, something wrong with my technique. Nothing. That doesn't seem right. I need this right here. Not too good. Forgot to test the audio. So let's go back and test the audio. Come on. We'll test the audio and we'll look around for some more fish. Oh, good boy, Checkers. There we go. Now we can hook this up. Good boy. Okay. There's a bunch of fish right out in front of the boat. Okay. Test, test. Audio seems to be working. Not a bad throw, except I'm tangled. Tangled bad. Yeah, look at that shit. Can you believe, how can that get wrapped around there twice? Come on. What the fuck? You gotta be shitting me. There we go. Nothing. Can you believe that shit? Let's set that down there. And then we'll pull this through. I don't know how that's even possible. Is this thing tangled? Ooh, that was a good toss. Finally a good one. Oh, the baby ducks. I'll see if I can catch you some fish, you guys. Okay, that time I actually let it go a little bit sooner. That one was pretty good. there's one. Oh, I got a whole bunch. Awesome. Finally. Okay. Now I got some stuck down in there. Oh, wow. There we go. One more. Oh, come on. Can't get him. Okay, now let's take this. And let's make sure we got them all out of here. Okay, we're in business. Okay, watch out, checkers. Attaboy. What in the fuck? Oh, that's the... Okay, now that we got that success, let's check the stream. Everything looks good. Nobody's in chat. Okay, we'll unlock. All right. Now we'll get over in our staging area for trolling. So I'm all set up for trolling with lures right now. I got to switch over to live bait. I'm going to turn the motor off. And then I'm going to anchor us. And then start the changeover. I may have to go down and get a hook. Not sure. Come on. Jesus Christ. Be careful, Rob. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put the hook in the planter, way in the back, so checkers can't get it. And I think I have some hooks in here. Here's one. Okay, let's find a pretty big one. Oh, that counter, goddamn thing. Okay, now let's get another hook. Here's one. Nope. That one's loose. There we go. That's a pretty big hook right there. That's all I got. Come on. Jesus Christ. Okay, put that in there. How is that possible? Okay. Thought I had a sinker on this thing. I don't think I do. Okay. Drop this down. I'll watch it in the screen here. Okay, so I'm at about 7 feet right now. And we'll start the unlatch the trolling motor, start the power, turn it, and we're off. How's the stream look? Okay. It goes up there. We're going into the wind. .5. There's quite a breeze this morning. Maybe the weather report wasn't quite right. Said we weren't going to get even 4 miles an hour until about 10. But this feels like 4 or 5 miles an hour already. Oh, there's a bunch of fish down there. I can't get moving. The wind is blowing hard enough. I'm damn near going backwards with it on a 6. Okay, I'm going to change the orientation of this scope. To down. Now I can see my ball and it's not very far down there. Let's hook this guy and then we're going to drop it down right there. I really wish I had my water already. Okay, we're going a mile an hour. I can slow this down probably now that we're moving. Oh. Down to a 4.5 now. 4. This is out 14, 15. Now the last 2 times I used live bait, I had already caught a fish by now. What the heck? I'm off the frickin' tether. How the hell is that possible? I must have got a bite. Like I said, I usually have a fish by now. Yeah. clean my hook off. Come on. Wow, this is not easy with this wind. Stay there. You can stay there, Checkers. Okay, I'm at 8 feet. You can sit. You can stay down. You're doing fine. Oh, he wants to steal my seat. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hey.
Are you out? Are you out?
Yeah.
Trolling?
Yep.
Good job. I just wanted to let you know I got both computers going.
Oh, good. All right. Good job.
So call me on the way home.
Okay.
I may want something special for dinner.
All right.
Or I don't know. I just might have, just check in with me on your way home. Okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. lost the camera. Okay. Oh, we lost our music. I can't even find the mouse. How can I possibly get buried that deep in my box? Come on. I can hardly grab it. Sure as shit, it's all tangled up. Wow, what a mess. What a fucking mess. There we go. Come on. I don't know how the hell I end up with that frickin' stupid song all the time. Unbelievable. There it is. No, that's not it either. What the fuck? There's chat. Okay. A few problems so far. Lost another fucking camera. Okay. Let's go to a new view. All right. So it's probably about 85 right now. Going to get to about 93, I think, today. If there's a breeze, I've been out here when it's 94. That's the hottest I've seen it so far since I've been on this lake. And if there's a breeze, it's not bad at all. When we get up here, I'm going to check bait. I bet you it's going to be gone. I don't have the best combination. I've got small bait on a pretty big hook. So at least I got bait, and at least I'm fishing with live bait, you know. Now we'll turn out towards the channel, and then I think I'm going to bring them up and check bait. We're at the end of the floating dock. How fast we go on 0.7. You doing okay, Checkers? You don't look real comfortable, but I think you just like sitting by me. Yep, no bait. What's going on here? Oh, my freaking float. Going all the way up, too. Let's go to about 25. Checkers, this is not working out so good for me. I know it's working good for you, but well, I got bait on that one. We're at 8 feet, 10 feet. Let's go to 12. Something goofy with that camera. Oh boy. It's a beautiful day. All cameras are operable. We just went over a pipeline. And then we're just about to go over Rush Creek bed. Lots of fish down there. I'm going to lower this just a hair more. Get right in them. We're 6 feet off the bottom. Hey, this wind, maybe we will be sailing today. Wind is picking up pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom this camera out all the way, and then I can't push it back anymore. Lots of fish down there and not biting. Okay, we're following Rush Creek. And I'm on the south bank of it right now. There's actually a little bump we're going over. No, maybe it's a little hollow. Ooh, this is pulling pretty hard. How fast are we going? 0.85. Yeah, we got a fish, I think, or a snag, one or the other. Feels like a fish. Oh yeah. Catfish. Looks like he might even be snagged. Okay, so let's set the autopilot. Awesome. What scene are we on? Let's go to this one. Yeah. I'm gonna turn this over here and make sure we got that. He's pretty small though. I'm not sure I'm going to want to keep him. He's hooked good. There we go. Okay, I'm going to let that out a little bit so I don't get a snag. Come on. There we go. All right, let's put him back. He's pretty small. He's okay. Okay. All right. That's a success, huh? How's the camera look? Okay. Okay, there we go. They're dying already. feet. I'm down to 23. I'm gonna go down to 30. Right there. Okay. You doing okay, checkers? Okay, so we're our ball is at 14 feet and we're in 22 feet of water. I've got to put the bottom on auto. There we go. Okay, one in the boat, or no, one caught. I got to put in a drink stand. Where do I want it? Right about there, maybe? Got that in the shade. So my ball looks a little bit odd, like maybe it's tangled in the tether, or is the fish on? Music stopped. What's going on here now? Oh, there we go. Oh, that same fucking song. Jesus. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna lower this. No, first I'm gonna raise this up and check the bait. Still on there. Okay, 5 feet, 10 feet. You can see the ball, the 5-pound weight dropping. Let's go down to 15. Are you a bot? If you are, I'm not going to look at your stuff. You gotta talk to me. I need chatter. Tell me what you got to offer. Oh, here comes Towboat US. That pontoon is towing weirdly. The front end's way up in the air. Like maybe it's sunk. There's people on it. 2, I think. Motor must have quit. Okay, I'm going to put autopilot on and I'm going to go down and find a smaller hook. What are we on for? Let's go. Nope, not there. How about here? Nope, not there. How about here? Yeah. Okay. I haven't been drinking my coffee. I didn't start the autopilot. Nothing in there. There's one right there. That's really small though. That one's smaller yet. Okay, I guess that's all I got. I gotta get some like medium-sized hooks. Come on. No fish. It almost looks like it's getting towed, also it is. Huh. I'm gonna pull these rudders up a little bit. Sounds like some kind of preacher hollering over there. Is that big ass plane again? Different one, I think. Okay, where are we? We're still on the southern shore of the creek bed, and we're on a bit of a ledge. Okay, so I'm gonna go to forward facing. No, I don't want to calibrate because orientation forward. Okay, I'm out 40 feet. Let's go to automatic on the depth. Now, if I see some larger fish down low, that could be striped bass. You know that distant preacher howling is almost annoying. I can't hear what he's saying. It's just... Okay, we're following the ledge. How deep are we? 26. Let's go to 35 on this. So my live bait is probably dead that's on the hook. And I really don't know what's the likelihood of catching anything when your bait is dead. Is there anybody in chat? I have my water all drank up. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock already, huh? Time flies when you're having fun. Can't hear my music too well. Let's go up 2 notches. Test, test. It appears the audio is working. I'm not seeing many fish. There's a few. So if I can learn how to, just improve my trolling catch with live bait, get better at catching the bait, then get better at trolling with that bait, and then just troll around like I am right now. And when I see a school of fish, then I do the drop the hook to the bottom technique. Oh, there's a bunch there. Is that bait fish or is that fish? They're right under the boat. Okay, so I'm going to try it right now. I'm going to anchor the trolling motor. It's going to spin us around. They're all dead. So all I'm getting is just like about 2 hours out of these fish alive. Okay, now I believe the technique is, what do I have on for scenes right now? Let's double check that. Okay, that's a good one. Except for that being spun around. Now let's see. There's some fish around. Okay, so I'm going to let this drop down to the bottom. Okay, then I come up 4 cranks. I almost need a chair up here. Okay, let's turn this around. I'm going to let that go to the bottom again. Then come up 1, 2, 3. No fish down there. Okay, that one's acting like it's on the bottom too. Probably is. But my float will bring the bait up off the bottom. Now, when I'm sitting right here, I wonder if I can start moving. Take the anchor off, start the motor. So we'll keep going until we see some fish. Hello, checkers. Our bowl is pretty high off the bottom right now. I wonder if I dare leave that like that. Let's drop it down about 5 feet. 1, 2, 3, like so. Okay, that's way back by that. That could tangle. Just leave that out like that. Ow! Wow! Ooh, that hurt. Right on my tailbone. there's a lot of fish. Okay, let's anchor. Go to the bottom. Then we'll come up 1, 2, 3, 4. They're big fish though. So I could get to the point where if I could learn how to find them and do exactly what I'm doing right now, I could have a pole out up front, and all I got to do is drop it to the bottom, pull it back up every time I anchor with the trolling motor. Okay, so that one's not on the bottom right now. Well, we'll just keep practicing this. Keep slamming my tailbone into the trolley there. Okay, so let's unanchor. Let's start the motor again. If I can get to the point where I learn more, I can start outsmarting these guys. The fish, that is. Could be kind of fun. Almost looks like they've got 2 church services going on over there. Yeah, I was hoping my new bait bucket would work better. Let's get it out of the sun.
Lark 3436. Hello. Good evening. I loved the energy in your stream. It was so much fun. I was at work emote 37242 cat blocked in, so I could stay long, but I'd love to catch more. When do live? Let hang out on Discord. Rachel Julas.
Hey, are you a bot or are you a person? I guess you're a bot. fast am I going? 0.7. A lot of fish down there. They don't look big though. I think I'm getting my question answered about whether they're going to bite on a dead fish or not, on a dead bait. The answer is no. I'm going to grab my this thing's a pain in the ass. Checkers, you doing okay? Be careful. A lot of fish down there, but I don't know what they are. Damn wind quit, didn't it? Probably gonna have to check my bait pretty soon. You're a little bit in the sun there, Checkers. I know you don't like that. There's some fish. Let's anchor right here. I don't know where they went. Four cranks off the bottom. We are anchored. Okay, let's check our bait. This one's got bait, but it's also tangled. Okay. One, two, three, four. That one's got bait. Set the counter. $19. $34. There we go. Now we're on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now over here, whoa. That doesn't usually happen. I think it's because my knee was on the brake. Oh wow. What a fucking mess that is. Okay. Holy shit. Well, that's no good. Okay. These I'm gonna put on. And this I'm just gonna get out of the way for a minute. What scene are we on? Okay, we're good there. Okay, we're off of that now. Let's get this up. Just hook that right there for now. And no bait. Okay. Dead live bait. I need a sinker on this thing. All right, so let's get moving again before I drop this down. Stop tangling. Okay. I think I need a sinker. Okay. Now, let's turn this around. What was that noise? Okay. That's really close. Let's put that in the shade. And then this guy. He might be snagged. I'm a little worried that this one's on the bottom. No. It's just that I'm off course. Okay, where's our ball? I think it's at 10 feet. Let's go down to 20. All right, music stopped. Okay, we'll troll over to the southwest corner of the lake, and then we'll pull the sail out. We're still following the ledge along that creek bed, or are we? No, we crossed the creek bed. We're not anywhere near a ledge. Bottom is pretty consistently flat, I guess. This coffee's still really hot. Wow, now that's all bent out of shape. We're going 0.7, not quite into the wind. I haven't seen any schools of fish that look like striped bass at all. Can hear that preacher going at it over there. Can't see what he's saying, but okay, so we're back over by, now we're on the north shore of Rush Creek. There's like a gazillion fish down there. Piece of junk. I'm not kidding you. Okay, here we are right there. That's acting weird. Okay, I need to remember what this says here. The feature is not supported by any chart plotters in the system. That started as soon as I upgraded this firmware yesterday. Lots of smaller fish down there. Because the wind is coming almost out of the southeast, I got to get all the way to the corner here before I pull the sail up. Yeah, I would say our dead bait is not going to work. Should be catching something. I'm going to try a little bit more speed. We'll shut the trolling motor off. There's like a trillion fish down there. I can't show you because the stupid chart plotter's not working again. In fact, I'm going to reboot it. I mean, it worked for several hours. Okay, let's find. Garmin's not showing up yet. I'm going to lower this just a bit. Down to about 20. Okay, Garmin. It's connected. I'll go to active captain. I just saw it. Now what? Piece of shit. Wow. Now it's locked up. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, you gotta reboot the iPad. Active captain's locked up. Okay, it's working. Hard to believe. It's actually working. And I'm off course by a mile. Okay, so we crossed the Rush Creek again. Hey, everything's working, except for fish. Well, it doesn't appear to be speed that is needed. I don't see any other sailboats. Chances are sailboaters are more likely to sleep in. Fishermen are more likely to be out. Is that true? Okay, I'm going to come up a little bit. It's getting a little shallower now. Although it shouldn't be. It doesn't say it's supposed to be. I'm just looking for a school of big fish. And then I'll stop the boat again and anchor it. We'll drop everything to the bottom. I'm wondering if this song is playing over and over again. It's called Tiburtina. I want to see what happens when it gets to the end. So it's 2.12 minutes in. The song is almost over. So you can see we're in like a band of small fish. There's one big one down up near the bottom right there. Okay, so let's see what this music does now. Okay, it switched to a new song. Now it's called Scissor. Okay, it's different. Okay, so we're getting... All right, let's stop right here and check the bait. Because there looks to be some fish down there. And then we'll pull the sail out. This one might be tangled in the boat. Yeah, I would say for sure I am. Okay, so somehow I got on the other side of the rudder. There we go. I'm out, I think. Okay, I've got bait. Well, let's just drop it down to the bottom. And we'll come up 4 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check this one. You doing okay, checkers? Let's go here, maybe. Yeah. We got bait. Two or 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, there's 20 feet there. And we're in 24 feet of water, so let's see how accurate that is. $27, 30, 33. Oh God, that's way off. What's up with that? Okay, now we're down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good. Okay, now. Uh-oh. I think we're going to be tangled again. Must be off the tether. Yeah, and we're out of bait. Okay. Stuff that in there. Put that up there. Wind quit. This is about when we're ready to put the sail out. Sure is a lot better when Checkers isn't laying in his favorite spot here. Okay. Now, let's get a dead fish. Now, I'm gonna go put the sail out. What's our screen doing? That's good. Yeah, right there will be good. First, we'll pull out the port sheet, or the starboard sheet. Fish that underneath there. And just drop him right back there. Then we'll pull out the port sheet. And we'll keep him wrapped up like that. Now we'll unhook the furling line. Uh-oh, there's the police. Okay. Latch the furling line 2 different ways, like that. And then we'll come back here, like this. Hook that there. Hook this around here. Okay, now we'll start the trolling motor and get us moving. Oops. And we'll do a circle. Actually, I'm going to go this way. We're going 0.4. Wind is turning us around. Oh, we lost the camera. Probably time to change the battery. What the hell was that? Oh, that's the sail. I thought it was a fish jumping. Probably need a battery change. What the hell? Spider webs are like fishing line. What are you trying to do, Checkers? God, these things are unbelievable. Okay, we're going 0.8. Got almost no wind. Every time I pull that sail out, the wind dies. Hard to believe. We're back up. It's the third day in a row with no wind. Oh, I'm sorry, Checkers. There you go. Here. Okay, there you go, buddy. Now you can get in your spot. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's start dropping this. Oh, am I tangled? Yep, I am. Problem is I don't have enough drag. I think I'm gonna fix this once and for all. This is just not working. I'm gonna pull this up. I need some weight on this line. Now what? to add some weight to this one. Go into autopilot. What scene am I on? I'm on a decent one. Oops. That's a huge weight. Okay, I'm going to need one of these. Here. And then I got to find my smaller weights. That's not one. Where the heck are they? Those are big. That's huge. Here it is. I don't really think I need something that big though. I just need sinkers is what I need. Give me two. I gotta open these up all the time. That one's opened up, I think. That one's opened up. Now I need the pliers. Let's put one here. And come up here. Go on. Why won't that go in there? Wow. It's really giving me a hard time here. What I need to do is grab it like that. Then get the line in it. Are you kidding me? There we go. Got it. Okay. I'm going to put two on. Kind of got the hang of that now. Okay. Okay. We'll get a little bit of line out. We'll get our tether, go around that with the tether, then hook. Now see that line is dragging back there better, much better, because I've got the two sinkers on. Okay, so that's going to avoid a lot of snagging. I'm going to go to change views to down, installation, orientation, down. Okay, now, there we are at 10 feet, 15. Let's go down to about 20 feet. There's a lot of fish down there. We're sailing now, we're moving. We're going 1.1. I think I still have the trolling motor on though. No, it's off. Huh. Cool. Okay, anybody in chat? Nope. Music quit though. Sorry, checkers. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Yeah. Oh, I see one line that's snagged. Might even. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Autopilot works good with the sail. When the wind is blowing. Let's shut that off. I'm not sure which camera I'm on. Okay, I'm on the Sony. Let's go. I'm going to set up another view. We'll go here, then we'll go here, and we're going to go there. Okay, so now I'm using the webcam up front. Is that any better? Has it got better sun on my face or light on my face? That's what I'm trying to say. 32 or 42? 32. We're going to get in a lot deeper water, so I'm going to lower this down a hair. We'll go down to 25 feet. Quite a lot of fish down there. I don't know what it is though. Could be bait fish. I sure would like to have some experienced fishermen on my chat. Time is 11:28. Getting comfortable there, buddy? I gotta believe a dead shad is better than a fake shad, right? So right now I got 3 dead shads out. If I put that thing tight, that cover tight on that bait bucket, and I got the blower going, it might get a pressure in there. So we're going 0.85. That's okay. That's an okay speed. But our depth is getting shallower. Now we're going 1 mile an hour. We're up 2/10. still hear the church service going over there. We're almost to 1.1, or almost up 3/10. Uh-oh. Battery just died on this camera, I think. It's not dead yet, but it made a sound. Oh yeah, there's a little warning. Okay, so let's pull out a battery. And then, without even taking the camera off, I'm going to change the battery. Can you believe that? That's how good we're getting at this shit. New battery's in. Oh, I just got to find the on button. We're on. Old battery's getting charged. Now we just have to 1 click, 2 clicks, 3 clicks. I get a kick out of this. How many times you have to touch this thing to turn the camera on, or to get it on the screen. Only one button to touch to start it, but there we go. That was, I think that was 4 and 5, and then here's number 6. All right, we're up and running. Record time though. So I'm gonna do a little research on this bait bucket. I think it's super cool that it's manageable in this boat, but it could be that I need a much bigger cooler. Ooh, we'd be getting a bite. Or a snag. That's acting like a snag. Shit. Where is my needle nose? Dang it. Shit. I was so proud of myself. I was just thinking no snags. This is literally stopping the boat. So why don't I start the trolling motor and turn the boat and go back to it. It came undone, or it broke. Awesome. Okay, now let's turn ourselves back downwind. Before we get the other line snagged. Where's the sinker? That was a nice success right there. Saving that thing. Okay. Put the hook in there. Come on. Whoa. Watch where you're going, Rob. I wanted to get turned around and then put the autopilot on, but it got away from me. Okay, this guy's froze up. Huh. I don't think that camera's working. Okay, now we'll stop the trolling motor. And we'll pull in the sheet a little bit. And then we'll put the autopilot on. Come on. Wow. Look what it did to that hook. You know what? It's almost like there was fish. There we go. Uh-oh. Almost got that puppy tangled. Bad. Okay. Now we got to go up and get the tether. Okay. Okay, where are we at? Looks like we're at 10 feet. 15. 20. Let's go to 20. Okay. And we're going a half a mile an hour. Let's see if we can improve that a little bit with some tension on the sheet. Those two lines look okay. I'm gonna motor troll for a little while. Go down to about 3. Get a little bit more speed up. Wind should pick up a little bit as time goes on here today. We will see. Oh, we have a problem with the camera here. Did I change the battery or didn't? I don't think I did. Okay. New battery. Start the camera. There it is. Let's hit connect. Okay, so we're way off course here. Okay. There we go, join. Come on. There we go. Now we gotta flip the screen once. Then back. Come on. There we go. There's, that's a checkers cam. You can see checkers. Well, we had a couple of successes today. Caught some bait. Wasn't easy. Stayed at it until we got some. Small bait though. The next step is to learn how to catch the big bait, bigger shads. Like about 2 or 3 about 3 inches. These are, I'd say 3 to 4. These are about 2 inch. Maybe 2.5. And then we actually caught a catfish. I haven't caught a catfish for about a week. So that's good. Too small, I let them go. But and now we got enough wind to move us. Well, I got the trolling motor going also. I got the trolling motor on a 3. And we're going 0.8. I'm gonna back it down to a 2. Because that's how sure I am that the wind is gonna pick up. Now if I see a bunch of fish, I'm gonna anchor the trolling motor and then I'm gonna use this pole, these 2 poles to come up a little bit off the bottom. That's the technique for catching striped bass I've heard. Is you use live bait and then you find them and then you drop your line down to the bottom and pull it up 4 turns. Where are we anyway? So, we just went over the top of a pond, and I don't see any decent ledges coming up. If we keep going the direction we're going, and then we arc off to the left a little bit, to the port, we could have a ledge. Okay, so let's put this guy up. Okay. Got a good view of the sail. There's a big fish down there. Right on the bottom, probably a big catfish. So why don't we try it right now? It's kind of shitty with the sail on though. Let's anchor. We'll tie this off like that. And we'll tie this off like that. Oop. Uh-oh. Sure as shit, I'm tangled. And I got a fish. Wow. Can you believe that shit? I have a fish that I am actually going to leave on here. Oh, he fell off. Dang it. Bluegill. Okay, so let's let this go to the bottom. Now we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just let that sit there for a while. Now this guy over here, let's let him go to the bottom too. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so we're turned into the wind, and there's no fish under us anymore. Dang. There was some. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn this around with the trolling motor now. But I'm going to go to the left. Or to the right to keep these two lines from tangling on the boat. The wind will turn us now. We are not moving forward at all. because I don't have the motor on. Now we are 0.3. Okay, now I'll turn the motor. Well, that was a maneuver. Didn't pay off, but it's good practice. Now I see a bunch of fish again. We're going 0.1. And I'm going to shut the motor off again. Let me show you what's underneath us. So the ball's at 20 feet on the downrigger. There's a lot of big fish down there. Okay, I'm going to stay on this course because I'm headed for some ledges. I'm following a ledge. Nobody in chat. What are you trying to do, Checkers? What? Oh, wow, that's pulling hard. What's going on? I got to give Checkers most of the seat. Okay, so this one in here is snagged. Somebody's in chat. Look at that right there. What was that, a bot again? Are you there? Point 9. I don't mind a bot every once in a while because it makes me sure that my voice chat is working. Well, I'm pretty comfortably fishing now with 3 lines out. So that's good. And I'm headed right down a ledge, but it's not a big ledge. It's only about 6 foot. It's 26 feet deep over here, and it's 32 feet deep over here, and we're going right in between the two. There's some fish around this bait. So that was a small bluegill, and I sure would like to have kept him on. Maybe I should try to catch some small bluegill at the dock. Trouble is keeping them alive, though, you know. We're going 1.2 now. And I can feel a breeze at least. They're looking at it. They are definitely looking at my bait. We're singing bye bye. Where am I at? About 40. I lost my water bottle. Okay, so I'm going right down that trench. Not trench, but ledge. That's probably why I'm seeing so many fish. So I'm not sure what a school of striped bass looks like. There's a much better ledge over here. Let's zoom out. Yeah. I don't have enough wind to pull me over there. No other sailboats out today. Not surprised. Having fun. That might have been, a guy looked like he was on water skis, and it's the first time I've ever seen anybody on this lake on water skis. They must be, water skiing must be like outdated or something. Nobody does it anymore? Is that possible? Now the breeze is picking up, 1.2 miles an hour. It'd be nice if it just stayed like this or a little bit more. Where's my rudder? .3. Man, my batteries are holding up good. I can get about, I bet you I can get a good 8 hours. Easy. So the stream equipment and the refrigerator, as long as I remember to plug it in, did I? Yeah. Are running off of my 2200 watt EcoFlow. It's a combination battery, charger, solar charger, and also inverter. So the inverter's powering all the equipment in here and powering the fridge, which is not the most efficient. If I had everything on 12 volts, I would gain a little bit of efficiency. But I'm usually charging, I got 300 watts of solar up there, and I'm usually charging at least 100 watts. Best I've ever seen is 200. I know there's an efficiency, you'll never see 300, but the fact that I've only seen 200, it seems a little bit low. Okay, so I'm trying to get almost, which way do I want to go? I'm trying to go almost east, just a little bit northeast, because there's some good ledges over here. I'll show you on the chart plotter. We'll go to chart, and then we'll zoom in. Oh, going the wrong way. First, I gotta find myself. Probably over in here somewhere. I can't believe how bad these things are. Okay, there's the dam. There's me there. Okay, come on. Okay, so it looks like I'm pointing north. The arrow's pointing north, but I'm actually going over more east. But I don't have enough speed to actually tack. So as the wind picks up here, and I'm trying to go over to where those dark patches are. That's really where I'd like to end up. You can see my tracks where I have followed those before, where I get right into those ledges, where the lines are all close together. That means the water depth is changing rapidly. So I'm sort of going, the wind is kind of pushing me sideways a little bit. There's just not enough wind to get enough forward motion. But that's where I'm headed anyway. Let's get me back on here. I smell suntan lotion or something. Skin, what do you call that stuff? Let's give you a checkers cam for a while. There he is, in his perfect self. So I'm going a little bit east, kind of drifting northeast. So let's go to a different scene. I'm going to do a tour of the Helm. This one. Okay, so here's my Mercury shifter and throttle. Then this is a Garmin Eco Map, and I've got the fishing chart up on it. That's where I'm following the ledges. I'm using that chart to be so I can get to the ledges and follow them. And then this is an Eco Map chart plotter. That's the one that I can connect to Wi-Fi, and I can put on my LiveScope. LiveScope's mounted right back here and down under the water. Better raise this a little bit. And then here's just a little webcam that I use sometimes. It seems to be better in darker conditions. And then this is the checkers cam. It's a Sony 3000. This is my Raymarine autopilot. This is my VHF radio. And then this is the autopilot system here. I'll show you how it works. You set the clutch and then you turn it on auto, and it will hold us at 30 degrees. We're headed 30 degrees about northeast. We're at 30 degrees is just about due northeast. So that autopilot will hold us there. This is my removable compass. That's the Helm tour. Oh, here's the motor for the autopilot. These are all my 12-volt connections to operate everything. On the back side here is my black box for the LiveScope. Got to mount that out in the open so it can cool. Okay, let's raise this a little bit. That line, both lines look okay. Okay, we'll take the autopilot off now. And wind died. So we are just drifting at 0.5 miles an hour. We are about 1,000 feet from a good ledge. It's over by that island, and we're headed towards that island. Okay. So now my face is on the webcam. I want to go back and check this tonight. You know what? I got to stop this stream and restart it. In fact, I'm already too late. Can't go over 3 hours. Okay, so I'm going to stop and restart.